Hi, and welcome to Tutorial 11, Importing AminoCow Rations. This tutorial will show you how to import existing rations from the AminoCow MePron Ration Evaluator into NittanyCow, so that AminoCow users do not have to recreate their entire library of rations when transitioning to NittanyCow. As you view this tutorial, you may want to pause the video so that you can follow along on your computer, and you can always watch this tutorial again until you are comfortable with the topics that are covered. For more information on anything you see here, please visit our website, www.NittanyCow.com. First, users will need to export the desired ration or catalog of rations according to the instructions of the AminoCow MePron Evaluator. This process is not shown here, but in the case of AminoCow rations, we recommend that you export catalogs of rations, as this is much faster than importing a series of rations one at a time. I have already exported an AminoCow catalog containing 2 rations, so let's begin the import process. From the home screen, select Manage Rations and then Manage Rations. Then click Options, Import Ration. Be sure to select all files from the menu at the bottom of the Open window, or you will not be able to locate the appropriate ration or catalog. Find the desired ration or catalog on your hard drive or removable disk, and highlight it with a single click. Then click Open. NittanyCow will now prompt you to select the catalog to which you would like to save your imported ration. Select the appropriate catalog from the drop-down menu, or create a new catalog by entering a catalog name and description and selecting New Catalog from the drop-down menu. Then click OK. NittanyCow will now ask you to select feeds to match the feeds from the incoming ration or rations. Note that NittanyCow will not overwrite nutrient profiles from the previous evaluator. Rather, NittanyCow uses your feed selections to fill in data for fields that are not used in AminoCow. For this example, if I select alfalfa silage 18% crude protein to match alfalfa silage mid-bloom, NittanyCow will retain all the values for alfalfa silage that were shown in the AminoCow ration. However, NittanyCow will also use the default values of alfalfa silage 18% crude protein for items like VFAs and chop length. For this reason, users should make selections that are as close as possible to the feed from the incoming ration, but it does not matter if the 2 feeds are not an identical match. You will not lose the feed name or nutrient profile listed in the AminoCow ration. You will only gain additional information based on your feed selection. In any case, you can make adjustments later to any nutrient fields that are not available in AminoCow. Also, note that NittanyCow will remember your matching feed selections during the import process. For example, I have alfalfa silage mid-bloom in both the rations I am importing, but I only have to make the selection once, and NittanyCow will assign that selection to both rations. This is particularly useful when importing a large number of rations in a single catalog that share many similar feeds. If the feed you want to select is not listed, click the Show All box at the bottom of the window to see the entire list of available feeds. Once you have made your feed selection for the feed name listed at the top of the window, click OK. NittanyCow will now move on to the next feed in the ration. Because I'm only importing 2 rations with 3 feeds each, this process goes quickly. However, please remember that this process may take several minutes if you are importing a catalog of rations with a large number of different feeds. Once the last required feed selection has been made, the import process is complete, and NittanyCow will now list your rations in the Rations window, where they can be used in the same manner as any other ration. If you open the ration, you will see that NittanyCow has retained all the information that existed in AminoCow, including nutrient profiles, feed names, and animal information. In addition, NittanyCow has filled in default information for items like VFAs and chop length, which were determined by the feed selection made during the import process. Users often want to know if there is a way to transfer their entire library of customized feeds from AminoCow to NittanyCow. Unfortunately, this feature is not available because NittanyCow contains so many more fields than AminoCow, and the only way to assign valid data to these fields is to match the imported feed with an existing feed in NittanyCow. We recommend that if you want to transfer a large number of user feeds or mixes from AminoCow to NittanyCow, first create a couple of rations in AminoCow containing the desired feeds or mixes. To make the transfer easier, it's best not to put any more than about 25 feeds in a single ration. Once you have created these rations in AminoCow, transfer the rations to NittanyCow using the export-import process described earlier. Then, once in NittanyCow, open the ration or rations and copy all these feeds to user feeds. You can copy multiple feeds to user or mill feeds or mixes by holding down the control button, then selecting each of the custom feeds you wish to make available for use in other rations. Then just right-click and copy these feeds to the appropriate list. You will also notice that there are significant differences between predicted requirements and nutrient delivery in NittanyCow versus AminoCow. Because the two evaluators were authored by Dr. Robert Patton, they share the same general approach to ration balancing. However, the specific formulas used to calculate the ration balance are not the same. In general, NittanyCow will predict significantly different values for items like the dry matter intake requirement, starch digestion, and energy. The two evaluators share very similar predictions for amino acid metabolism. In practice, you will find that NittanyCow provides more accurate predictions, as the NittanyCow model is based on more recent, more comprehensive data. For this reason, it's a good idea to take a look at rations that have been imported into NittanyCow from AminoCow and adjust the ration to agree with the predicted NittanyCow requirements. You should find that doing this will improve the performance of the dairy cow and improve the efficiency with which nutrients are used. Typically, users opt to import rations from AminoCow as they are needed, rather than spending several hours transferring all the data from one evaluator to the other in one session. In this way, you can generally make a complete transition to NittanyCow in a matter of a week or two. Remember, you have 30 days from the time of installation to use NittanyCow for free before deciding to purchase a user license. This should provide plenty of time to convert all the necessary data from AminoCow to NittanyCow. This concludes tutorial 11. For more information, please consult the NittanyCow help file and other NittanyCow tutorials, or contact NittanyCow customer support to ask more questions.